Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. What we're going to do on this video is we are going to be carrying out an exchange of the exhaust silencers on the VFR800 today. What I've got instead is some nice stainless steel Micron end cans, which also include a replacement stainless link pipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace all of that from this union here all the way to here. Obviously, as you can see, as you can probably work out, that's going to involve removal of the seat unit, the luggage racks, and all that good stuff. So let's get on with it. Here they are, guys. Obviously this is the big box that they arrived in. Here's the nice shiny link pipe. Obviously these are second hand, these aren't brand new. Micron as a company, I believe, actually went into liquidation quite some time ago. Obviously correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I found these on eBay for a pretty reasonable price, so decided to pick them up. As you can see, they look great. I mean, they are what they are. They're exhaust cans and a link pipe with a couple of hangers. So yeah, there's the other one. Obviously that goes on the right hand side, sorry, the left hand side, and this one goes on the right hand side. Road juice. To be perfectly honest, I don't think any exhaust replacement video would be worthwhile without a before and after of the difference in sound. So let's start it up now. Run her up, just so we can hear how she sounds with the standard exhaust on. It doesn't sound bad. Sounds like a Honda V4, but they are standard, totally standard. They sound okay. They sound as you'd expect from a V4 engine. Okay, so let's go on with the job and come back to it afterwards and see how they sound then. Okay, so obviously to get the exhaust off, all of this junk at the back needs to be removed. What we'll do is obviously start with the top box and then work on the racking for the luggage. Then we'll take the seat off and the side panels for the seat unit, and then hopefully that should give us a good indication of what it is we need to remove afterwards. Okay, we'll start with the side racks. One nut and bolt here, one bolt here, one bolt here just behind the number plate, and that should be that complete rack off. Morning, mate. You all right?
A couple of parcels there for
Ah,
you.
cracking job.
Down there, all right?
Yeah, that's spot on. Cheers, buddy.
There you go, mate. Cheers, thank you.
Thank you. Always good to get interrupted for parcels. Looks like I'm going to have to take the number plate off for this one because the bolt is actually captive. Number plate. Pop that down there. Keep all the nuts and the bolts and the washers together. What a beautiful day. Great day for this. Okay, so now we've got that out of the way, we should be able to get this bolt out of the back of the luggage. Come on, in you get. Now, I've already taken this bolt out this side and the same that side. Now, literally, to take the top rack off, these two bolts here, which hold the rear hand grips on, and the whole rack's off. Three washers under this one for some reason, no idea why. Funny the little weird things you find on second-hand cars and bikes that previous owners have done. Okay. Now we should be able to just pull this out. Being careful not to scratch the bodywork any more than it already is. And there we are. That's the rack off. Okay, so as far as I can see, the tail unit is held in by two of these bolts on each side. One there, one there. Can't see any more. I'll see one there and one there, same on this side. That appears to be it, but the tail unit is all the light unit is also incorporated, so that may have to come out with it, but we'll see once we get these bolts out. As you can see, they are slightly different shapes. So you need to be aware of that when you put it back in. Put them down out of the way safely. And then let's see what we've got. Okay, so yeah, it does all come out as I want to. Disconnect the tail lights. And there we have it. One whole tail unit removed. Put it to one side. Okay, so let's have a little look here. What we got. Okay, so we've got the hangers here and here, which is where the bolts went through for the rack, the long ones where the luggage went. So they sit here. and obviously those ones will then meet the same point. So now all we need to do is remove the clamp at the bottom of the link pipe. Yeah, clamp at the bottom of the link pipe, and then we're in business. Okay, so here's the clamp at the bottom of the link pipe. As you can see, it's a little bit rusty, so I'm going to get a little bit of spray on there before I try and crack it off, because I don't want to snap it if I can avoid it, because I don't think I've got another one that size. So I'm going to get a bit of good old WD-40 on it, and hopefully she'll free off without too many troubles. Leave that to soak in for a minute while I drink my cup of tea. Come back to it in a couple of minutes. Okay, due to its position, I've given it a good spray, but due to its position, I want to get a 6-sided socket on that, so I don't round it off. Due to its looking a little bit rusty and a little bit corroded, and I don't want to round it because that's just going to cause me problems. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the wheel off so I can get some tools in there without too many issues. There we are. There we are. As you can see now, with the wheel out of the way, plenty of room to be able to get in there with a socket, a 6-sider. Less likely to, oh, look at that. There we go. Beautiful. Less likely to round the head of the bolt off. Much more likely to get it out successfully. There we go. Just like that. I'll give that a good clean and a big, I think I might put a bit of anti-seize compound on it before I put it back on. Okay, so next, take all of this out. Okay, let's see if we can wiggle it all out. Am I going to need to remove the rear fender? I wonder. Think it's a possibility. Yeah, I reckon that's probably the best course of action. Take that off and then see what we're left with. Two 10mm bolts here. A bit strange that there's more bolts holding the rear piece of plastic on than there is holding the exhaust system on. I'm going to disconnect this plastic connector as well, because that's the one for the number plate light. Come on. And then the other two in the back here. Is that captive? Yep. Loosen it first. Crack in. There we are. Now the exhaust system wants to fall off. Let's get a grip of it. There we go. Rear mudguard. Put that to one side. Right, let's get a grip of this. Okay, looks like it's going to come apart quite easily. I'd like to think. There we go. And we're off. Okay, I think what we'll do, we'll call that part one, because that's quite a lengthy video. And then what we'll do, I'll make part two, the fitment of the new one, and then the reassembly of the bike, and then we'll have a listen and see what the difference in sound is. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.